You're watching Catch It Live First. This afternoon we've got for you football special, all the goals from around the UK and Europe as they go in. We will endeavour to be in front of Sky TV. Or if you're watching in the US of A or around Europe, Goal Rush. It's a big boast, but we often are. In a moment we will go through the halftime scores. I'm just getting all of my screens ready. And I think that's it. We are good to go. Right. We did the live stream earlier of Wisła Kraków against Stal Mielec. No live stream available. So we only got the final score. And it was Wisła Kraków 5, Stal Mielec 0. Don't read too much into that though, because it was one of those sparring matches, friendly matches if you're in the UK, where the game was played in 3 45-minute thirds, if that makes sense. So I'm not quite sure how much you can actually take from the final result. However, this was mid-season games, our trip to Turkey. The results haven't been good. Okay, they're only sparring matches. However, performances haven't been brilliant either. So we now have our game against Zakopane on the 6th of February. 7:30 kickoff. Join me for that one. I will be live streaming that one for certain. Quick shout out, if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, ping that notifications bell, and if you can give me a thumbs up, that'd be superb. If you can share the stream, the channel, all helps to promote and get subscriptions, so we can then go back to the Polish Premier League, the Ekstraklasa, and say, look, the platform has grown. Can we now live stream all of the Polish Premier League matches? That's what they said. They will collaborate with us once we have a bigger platform. So if you can help me out, that would be fantastic. Right, I've got 2 bets on the go at the minute. We'll go through those in a second. But first of all, I need to go through the halftime scores, and I've just got to check why the ski jumping, which we've got from Zakopane, it's a recording. Just got to check why that one's paused. Maybe because I've got to watch an advert. So that's on TVP if you want to watch it though. So if you're into your ski jumping, if that's your thing, TVP is the place to go. Yeah, I think it's going to make me watch some adverts. So we'll do it. I don't mind. It all makes the money makes the channel go around. So if we can help out, I'm more than happy to do so. Right, have we got a problem? Yes, we have, but we can soon get around that. It's no big worry. Geezer's in live chat. He says, hang on, Argyle. They are winning 1-0 at Plymouth. Frankie will be ecstatic about that. Good to see you in live chat, mate. I'm just having a few problems. I'm just trying to sort the ski jumping out. So, bit sure we'll get that sorted, no problem. Famous last words, but there you go. Have we got lift off? We certainly have. Right. Let's just lift the volume down. We'll soon be off to Zakopane, if that's your thing. Doing this on the fly, so apologies. We'll have a few adverts, but like I said, that makes the TV channels profitable. We wouldn't be having any coverage if we didn't have this, so thank you very much. We've just got a few. Frankie James says, oi oi peeps, here we are again. Welcome along, Frankie. Plymouth Argyle are winning 1-0. You'll be biting your nails, no doubt. Fingers crossed, Frankie, for you. Right, let's go to the half-time scores as they currently stand, and then I'll go and see if we're going to be making a few shekels today. Not looking good on one of my bets, but that's the norm. Right, English Premier League, just kicking off in the second half. It's currently Brighton 0, Everton 0, Leeds 0, Arsenal 2. I saw the first Arsenal goal. Leeds, not good defending. Keeper punching it into his own net after he tried coming over the top of Calvert-Lewin. Not literally, get your minds out of the gutter, but you know what I mean. And it's Wolves 0, Bournemouth 1. A little bit of controversy went off at half-time. The keeper and a Wolves player and a Bournemouth player having a little bit of a set to. Nothing more than handbags, but it's something, keep an eye on that in the second half. Right, English Championship, 3 games kicked off early. Leicester 0, Charlton 2. Leicester down to 10 men in that game. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Wrexham 1. Stoke 0, Southampton 2. They are final results. The current games that are in the second half now, it's Blackburn 0, Hull 0. Ipswich 0, Preston 0. Middlesbrough 1, Norwich 0. Millwall 1, Sheffield United 1. Oxford 0, Birmingham 1. And it's now Portsmouth 3. Goal scorer to follow in a second on that one. West Bromwich Albion 0. QPR 0, Coventry 0. Watford 0. Swansea 0. Moving over to English League 1. We've sorted the problem out now with ski jumping from Zakopane. So expand that if you want a better view, if that's your thing. Portsmouth third goal scorer, by the way, Ibu Adams on 49 minutes. Stenhouse Muir 0, Peterhead 2 now. Andrew McCarthy on 50 minutes, doubling Peterhead's lead. And Scottish League 2, Elgin City 3, Spartans FC 2. Jack McIver on 51 minutes, putting Elgin City into the lead once again. Plenty of goals in that game. That's what we like, a geezer. That's what we like. They're only one away from a bonus goal if a geezer had his way. The geezer's plan is if you score 4 goals, you get an extra point. And the more I think about it, the more I'm with the geezer on that one. We need something to encourage teams to score more goals. That's what we want. That's what we like. Queen of the South 1, Inverness Cali Thistle 2 now. Jordan Alonge on 51 minutes, putting Inverness Cali into the lead. Right, let's keep you up to date with these English League 1 scores. 3 games finished early. AFC Wimbledon 0, Bolton Wanderers 1. Bradford City 1, Doncaster 0. Northampton 0, Reading 2. Games currently being played in the second half now. Barnsley 2, Stevenage 1. Burton 1, Cardiff 1. Exeter 0, Rotherham 1. Leyton Orient 0, Port Vale 1. Luton 0, Blackpool 0. Mansfield 0, Wickham 0. Peterhead 0, Huddersfield 2. Stockport County 0, Plymouth Argyle 1. Whoop whoop, rank it. And Wigan 0, Lincoln 1. Right, 2 games in League 2 already completed. Bristol Rovers 3, Newport 0, Grimsby 2, MK Dons 2. Current games in the second half, it is Accrington 2, Cheltenham 0, Chesterfield 2, Walsall 1, Crawley 1, Harrogate 0, Crewe 0, Colchester 0, Fleetwood 0, Notts County 1, Gillingham 1, Bromley 3, Oldham 0, Cambridge United 0, Shrewsbury 0, Barnet 0, Swindon 1, Barrow 1, and Tranmere 0, Salford 0. We are up to date with the English leagues. Let's quickly have a look what's going on in Scotland. There's not too much Scottish football being played today. We have in the Scottish Premiership, Kilmarnock 2, Aberdeen 0, Livingston 0, Motherwell 2, St Mirren and Dundee FC 0-0. Dundee United and Hearts, that's an 8 o'clock kick-off this evening. Scottish Championship, Ayr 1, Wraith 0, Dunfermline 0, Airdrieonians 1, blimey. Morton 1, Ross County 0, Queen's Park 2, Arbroath 1. Scottish League 1, Alloa 1, Cove Rangers 0, East Fife 1, Montrose 2, Kelsey Hearts 0, Hamilton 0, Queen of the South 1, Inverness 2, Stenhouse Muir 0, Peterhead 2. Scottish League 2, Annan 1, Clyde 0, Dumbarton 1, Edinburgh City 2, East Kilbride 2, Forfar Athletic 0, Elgin City 3, Spartans 2, Stirling 1, Stranraer 0. Right, we're up to date. We are up to date. Let's have a quick look, see how my wage is doing. 19 food accumulator, 3 goals or more in those games. £1 stake returns 326,943. Currently cash out too low. I've also got a 13 food accumulator on, 2 goals or more in each game. £2 stake on that one. Total returns £58,516. Cash out currently 6p. But there's still plenty of time to go. You never know. There's just been a goal at Loftus Road, or the Martrade Loftus Road Stadium It is now QPR 0, Coventry, league leaders 1. We'll have a look at the championship in a moment, see how that affects things. I don't know why my goal rush has stopped working. Who knows? It'll come back on in a moment, no doubt. Barnsley 3, Stevenage 1, Davis Keeler done on the score sheet again for Barnsley on the 48th minute. Pulling away now, Barnsley. Sterling Albion 1, Stranraer 1, Derrin Lang on 53 minutes. That's on my coupon as well. Getting Stranraer back on level terms. Femi Ilissimani for Boreham Wood. He's been sent off on 51 minutes for foul play. And that Coventry goal scorer was Josh Eccles in the 53rd minute. QPR 0, Coventry 1. Watford 0, Swansea 1. Marco Stamanic on 55 minutes, putting Swansea into the lead. And Chris Wood for Dunfermline, he's also been sent off on 55 minutes for foul play. Boreham Wood 1, Boston United 1. Leno John Lewis from the penalty spot on 52 minutes, putting Boston United back on level terms. And Gillingham 1, Bromley 4. Ben Thompson on 48 minutes. That's a hat-trick for Ben Thompson. Well done to you, sir. Gillingham 1, Bromley 4. None of those goals seem to be helping my cash out. We seem to be stuck at 3 pence now, Frankie James says. Looking and sounding good. Jinquia Badzo, Frankie James. Goal coming in Scotland. Ayr 2, Wraith Rovers 0. Anton Dowds on 57 minute, doubling Ayr's lead. Right, I need to find out why. Why is my goal rush stopped? Let's have a look. See if we can get it. See if we can get it up and running again. Keep up to date with what's going on in the Premier League. Plenty of good games we can be watching here, but don't put the Plymouth Argyle game on because I'll spend most of my time watching it on behalf of Frankie. 2 goals in the first half for Arsenal as well. Not good defending from Leeds. They will be kicking themselves. Not what you expect from a well-drilled Leeds side. Arsenal from corners though, they are dangerous, aren't they? They are dangerous. Right, maybe I need to scroll up a little bit more. So we know it was a 3 o'clock start. That's UK time, obviously. Don't forget, live chat is open. Any thoughts? If you've had any wagers, anything you want to chat about, feel free to use live chat. That's what it's there for. Geez is in there. Frankie James is in there. And we always get the opportunity. We always get the opportunity to read out what you're putting in there. We're back on with goal rush now. Leeds playing it through the middle, space down this left-hand side. No, a cross comes in, but there's no just one body in the box surrounded by Arsenal players. Don't really deal with it though, Arsenal, and it's just chip goalwards, but no problem for Ray. It was one of those looping crosses. He just picks it out of the air. Picks out of the air, and Arsenal can build from the back again with a comfortable lead. Oh, don't be doing that to me. Come on, play the game, son. Oldham 0, Cambridge 1. Ben Knight from the penalty spot on 55 minutes, giving Cambridge the lead. That was one of my games. That was one of my games, so that's good news. Need another goal at least in that game, though. Right, let's have a look currently how the Premier League is standing. Arsenal still sit top with a comfortable lead, really, over Manchester City. What are we on for? 7-point lead if things stay as they are. It looks like they're coming away from Ellen Road with all 3 points. But Leeds can be a funny team. You can pull a result out from nowhere. So got to be careful with that one, Arsenal. I think they'll be confident, though. Everton currently sitting in 8th, drawing 0-0 at the minute with Brighton. And Leeds outside the drop zone, but only 6 points above. 6 points above West Ham and a convincingly better goal difference. Could be vital come the end of the season. English Championship. That goal for Coventry will keep them at the top. That lead they had, though, it has closed right up. I mean, Middlesbrough have put a real good run together. They had that defeat against Derby, 1-0. Okay, bit of a bogey team, maybe. But then they have 4 victories on the run. They beat Southampton. They beat West Brom. They beat Stoke. They beat Preston. And they're currently winning today against Norwich, which puts them, if things stay as they are, just 3 points behind Coventry. So that lead that Coventry have, it's been cut right down. They had the loss against Birmingham, 3-2, which would have hurt Coventry. And then they had the loss away at Norwich, 2-1. So it is tightening up at the top. And Ipswich have been on that great run as well. 4 victories. And then they had the defeat against Sheffield United, which was a bit of a shock. But hey ho, it is a tough game, isn't it, the Championship? Every game is tough, so you're going to get things like that happening. But they are on 51 points, so just 7 points behind Middlesbrough, who, like I said, are chasing down Coventry. 4th place, you've got Hull on 51 points also been on a good run of form. Just a 1 defeat to Stoke in their last 5 games. Currently drawing 0-0 with Blackburn away. Braintree 1, Eastleigh 1. Aaron Blair on 56 minutes, getting Eastleigh back level. Graham Shinney for Aberdeen, serious foul play on 51 minutes. He's seen red and been sent off. Liverpool 0, Aldershot 2. Charlie Warren on 48 minutes, doubling Aldershot's lead. That's on me, Cooper. It was 0-0 at half-time, I think, that game as well. So 2 much-needed goals for me. And it's Chesterfield 2, Walsall 2. Albert Adamar on 16 minutes, getting Walsall back on level terms. I did look at that game for 3 goals or over, and I thought, nah, it might be a little bit of a struggle with Walsall. How wrong you can be. 4 goals in the game so far with another half an hour plus stoppage time to go. And it's currently Accrington 3, Cheltenham 0. Devon Matthews on 59 minutes. Putting Accrington out of sight, I would say, at that stage in the English League 2. Cheltenham are not coming back from that, are they? East 5-2, Montrose 2. Andrew Steves, a 62nd minute own goal, putting the home side back on level terms. And it's Solihull Moors 0, York 1. Alex Hunt on 60 minutes from the penalty spot, putting York into the lead. Just looking at what's going on at Elland Road now. Leeds have got a free kick on the, I think it's on the left-hand side. Just need to zoom out slightly. Yeah, it is on the left-hand side, into the mixer. No Leeds player getting near the header. It's not a very good header, though. It's just gone up in the air. And eventually, Leeds can't win that second ball. So it's cleared agriculturally by Arsenal up to the halfway line. A couple of changes going to be made now. It looks like Martinelli's coming on and Odegaard, I think that was. I haven't highlighted my games. Oops. Silly Jimmy. Cardiff have taken the lead at the Pirelli Stadium. Burton did take the lead in that game on 11 minutes through Beasley. Robertson on 46 minutes getting Cardiff back level, but they have just taken the lead. Goal scorers to follow on that one. And it's Oldham 0, Cambridge 2. Lewis appear on 60 minutes. Appeared at the nick of time. In the nick of time. Doesn't work, the joke's gone now. Oldham 0, Cambridge 2. You blew it, Jimmy. You blew it. Burton 1, Cardiff 2. It was Alex Robertson on 63 minutes. 2 on the day for him. Well done, young man. Portman Road, it's still Ipswich 0, Preston 0. Preston haven't scored in the last 50 million games away from home. And Ipswich haven't conceded in their last 3,000 games. So why I thought there might be goals today, who knows? I did though. It's currently 0-0. And it's Tranmere 0, Salford 1. Goal scorer to follow in that game. Oxford 0, Birmingham 2. Marvin Duksh on 66 minutes, doubling Birmingham's lead. Tranmere 0, Salford 1. It was George Grant on 68 minutes. Mike Dean. Oh, the fake Tranmere fan. Here we go again. They're showing him again. Oh, he's not happy with that one. Told you before why all of the Premier League, all the top referees always said they support teams in the leagues, because you can't referee your own team's game, who you support. So they all support teams like Fleetwood, nothing against Fleetwood, but you know what I mean. Fleetwood 1, Notts County 1, Will Davis on 65 minutes, getting Fleetwood back on level terms. Morton 2, Ross County 0, Michael O'Halloran on 67 minutes, doubling Morton's lead. And it's now Peterborough 1, Huddersfield 2. Errol Lisbeth on 64 minutes, giving Peterborough a possible lifeline, but they are still trailing. And the Polish extra-classer restarted again today. So we have had a goal. We'll go through all that at full time. Just looking forward to seeing the mighty Wisła Kraków back in form again. Once the league gets back underway, it's a long break, the winter break. You can understand why they have it, because the conditions are just not conducive with football. Despite all these leagues now, a lot of them have undersoil heating, don't they, and that, but blimey, when it's cold in Poland, it's cold. It is cold, and it's now Crewe 1, Colchester 0, Callum Aegius on 68 minutes, putting Crewe into the lead, and Crawley 2, Harrogate 0. Josh Flint on 66 minutes, doubling Crawley's lead. Speaking of Flint, that's just reminded me, I went to the Armoury in the castle in Poland. More about that in a moment, because at the Martrade Loftus Road Stadium, it's now QPR 1, Coventry 1. Eccles giving Coventry the lead on 53 minutes. Goal scorer to follow for QPR. That is a big goal, because Middlesbrough are winning. Middlesbrough are winning currently at home to Norwich by 1-0. That goal for QPR means now there is just 1 point difference between Middlesbrough and Coventry at the top of the English Championship. Big goal. And it came from Richard Coney on 66 minutes. QPR 1, Coventry 1. Over 2 goals in that game. Over 3 goals, I think, as well. #2 Burgess Hill 4. Smash that one. Smashed it, Jimmy. Smashed it. Just need the other ones now to go your way. It'll happen one day. Kilmarnock 3, Aberdeen 0. Aberdeen now down to 10 men, so no surprise there. And it was Tyrese John Jules on 59 minutes, making the most of the man advantage for Kilmarnock. That's a done deal. You're not coming back from that, Aberdeen. Oh, look away, Frankie James, look away. It's now Stockport 1, Plymouth 1. Kyle Wotton on 69 minutes, getting Stockport back on level terms. The home park faithful, it's a long trip, isn't it, up to Stockport? They'll be hoping for at least a draw, and it's now Leeds 0, Arsenal 3. Victor Gyökeres on 69 minutes, wrapping things up there for Arsenal. You're not coming back from that, Leeds. Sad to say, I would have liked to have seen Leeds taking some points off Arsenal today, make it a little bit more exciting, the Premier League. We're at risk of Arsenal pulling away. We don't want that. Well, as a neutral, you don't want that. If you're an Arsenal fan, obviously you do. And it's now Oldham 0, Cambridge 3. Half time it was 0-0. That's on my coupon. Well done, Cambridge. It was Lewis Appiah on 67 minutes doing the job for Cambridge, and it's now Fleetwood 1, Notts County 2. Matthew Dennis on 70 minutes, putting Notts County back into the lead. Let's have a butcher, see how my bet's doing. Is there any cash out on the way? No, too low. Too low? Who's letting me down? 0-0. Brighton and Everton, currently 0-0. Oh, my phone's turned itself off there for some reason. I don't know why. Well, that needs to catch up as well. It's still showing me as Leeds 0, Arsenal 2. We know that's not the case. Who's letting me down? Brighton and Everton. Blackburn and Hull. I thought we might get goals in that game today. Blackburn going great guns. Hull going great guns. Blackburn inconsistent. Shrewsbury and Barnet 0-0. Banbury and Barwell 0-0. Mansfield and Wickham 0-0. Excuse me. Ipswich and Preston 0-0. I'm not surprised at that one though, actually. When I look back on it, it was a silly one to put in. Although not anymore, because it's now Ipswich 0, Preston 1. We're in front of Sky. I'm watching Katie Shanahan reporting. We've just reported it in front of Sky TV. Well and truly. Goal scorer to follow in that one. Catch it live first. We're in front of Sky TV. Tranmere 0, Salford 2. Kelly Namai on 75 minutes, doubling Salford's lead, and it's Luton 1, Blackpool 0. Jordan Clark on 71 minutes, putting Luton into the lead. And then Athletic 1, Clyde 1. Darren Haynes on 73 minutes, putting Clyde back level. And Brighton 1, Everton 0. Pascal Gross on 73 minutes. Good for Mike Cooper, and that one is Brighton take the lead. Who else is letting me down? Dundee and St Mirren, that's still 0-0. Killing me. You're killing me. Kelty Hearts and Hamilton, 0-0. You're killing me. Come on, sort it out. Frankie James wants a new kitchen. She's already sizing it up. Ipswich 0, Preston 1. It was Lewis Gibson on 71 minutes. 72 minutes, sorry. Putting Preston into the lead. Bit of a shock that. They've had an awful away record lately. Awful away record, Preston. And Exeter 0, Rotherham 2. Joe Rafferty on 71 minutes, doubling Rotherham's lead. Inconsistent, Exeter. Inconsistent. And with that, Preston goal, QPR had just taken the lead against Coventry. Can't believe it, can you? This is shocking. That puts them level at the top of the championship with Middlesbrough if things stay like they are. Coventry took the lead through Eccles on 53 minutes. Cornet on 66 minutes got QPR back level. That was bad enough for Coventry. But now Nicholas Madsen on 73 minutes has rubbed salt into that wound. 2-1 currently to Coventry. Coventry no longer, well, they are leaders of the championship, but only on goal difference. Right, let's have a look. Live chat, what's been going on? Agiza says, I hope the 5-0 score helps Wisła. Remember, that used to be the norm not too long ago. Yes, mate, indeed. Frankie says, no. That's in respect to Plymouth Argyle losing the lead away at Stockport County, currently now 1-1. Agiza says, have confidence, Frankie. Ever the optimist is Agiza. That's why he supports Wisła Kraków. It was one of them games, Agiza, 3 45-minute thirds, if that makes sense. So I'm not sure how much we can take from the 5-0. It's good that we've put 5 goals in. I'm not sure how much we can take from it. I mean, I'll take anything because our mid-season break games, they've not been good. They've not been good. The results have not been good, and more concerningly, I don't think the performances have been fantastic. We've not been creating chances. So the fact that we put 5 in today, yeah, good point. Well made, Agiza. Maybe they remember how to do it now. Exeter 0, Rotherham 3 now. Harry Gray on 72 minutes, wrapping things up for Rotherham. And East 5-2, Montrose 3. Taylor Sutherland on 75 minutes, putting Montrose into the lead. And that's a hat-trick on the day for Taylor Sutherland. Well done to you, sir. 2, Wraith Rovers 1. Lewis Vaughan on 77 minutes, getting Wraith Rovers on the score sheet, but they are still trailing. 13 minutes plus stoppage time to go there, though. Still time for maybe a share of the points or better. Who knows? Accrington 3, Cheltenham 1. Jordan Thomas on 73 minutes, getting Cheltenham on the score sheet, but I would say that's nothing more than a consolation. Just looking at a collision there in the league game between Leeds and Arsenal. The Leeds keeper clattering into. Just looking at that goal for Brighton against Everton. There was a ball came into the penalty area from the right-hand side. And then it's gone off, so I couldn't tell you what happened. Braintree 2, Eastleigh 1. Lewis Walker on 75 minutes, putting Braintree into the lead once again. And for some reason, goal rush it keeps. I think I'm going to have to take it off. Take it off Wi-Fi. Let's go with... Let's see how that works. We might get a little bit better. Yeah, there we are. We're on roaming. Ellen Road, it still Leeds 0, Arsenal 3. Let's have a look, see what goals are going through. Got too many 0-0s in my coupon on both sides. The over, 3 goals are over, and the 2 goals are over. As soon as you get 1-0-0, the bookies are kind of in charge, aren't they? Or they think they are. A few. Why are them goals not going through? They should be rattling across the top, and they aren't. So let's have a look, see what's going on. Why is that not working? Come on, Jimmy, sort it out. I should have twigged that earlier. They're all highlighted now, so we should be getting... There we go. There we go. Blimey. Hashtag 2 Burgess Hill 6. That one's definitely up on my coupon. Somebody going through the... there. I don't know who it is. I was talking to Frankie while we were away in Poland. First opportunity we get, we are going to go and watch. We're going to go to Zakopane and watch the ski jumping. I'd like to go and watch it live. Got to say, that'd be something to behold, I reckon. Never been to it. It's not something that's on my bucket list, but if you get the opportunity, why would you not go? So we'll try and do that. Like I said earlier, we missed the stream. We were looking at going to New York at Christmas, go and do some shopping. But it looks like we're going to end up back in Krakow. I've got to go and have a fill-in at some point, so we'll get that done. So if there is any ski jumping on, we shall be in Zakopane. Ooh, and it's getting worse for Exeter. It's now Exeter 0, Rotherham 4. Sean McWilliams on 75 minutes, wrapping things up for Rotherham. East Kilbride 3, 4-1. Martin Rennie on 18 minutes, getting 4th on the score sheet. Long way to go, though, and not a lot of time. Queen of the South 2, Inverness Cali Thistle 2. Michael Hewitt on 79 minutes, getting the home side back on level terms. And Watford 0, Swansea 2. Josh Key on 80 minutes, doubling Swansea's lead. Blackburn 0, Hull 1. That's on my coupon. Goal scorer to follow in that one. And it's now Alloa 1, Cove Rangers 1. Cove Rangers getting back level. Solihull Moors 0, York City 2. They do like a comeback, Solihull Moors, but they're going to have to do something quick today. The scoreboard is going in the wrong direction. Blackburn 0, Hull 1. It was Lewis Kumas on 81 minutes, putting Hull into the lead. We'll have a look how that affects the championship in a moment, because it does. Alloa 1, Cove Rangers 1. Adam Emsley on 83 minutes, getting Cove Rangers back on level terms. Let's have a look, see how the championship is affected by that goal. That will move. Yeah, it does indeed. That moves Hull, if things stay as they are, up into 3rd place in the championship. Just 5 points behind. Joint leaders now, Coventry and Middlesbrough, who are both on 58 points. Ipswich will drop down to 4th place, because they are currently losing to Preston. Surprises me that, because Preston, they've not been playing fantastically well. They lost at home to Derby 1-0. They lost at home to Hull 3-0, and they lost away to Middlesbrough 4-0. Not been going well, but today, like I said, they are currently beating Ipswich by 1-0. Still time to go in that game, but there'll be the Norfolk team in blue will be hoping to at least get a draw from that game. The fans will expect nothing less. Regan Booty for Boreham Wood. He's been sent off on 79 minutes for foul play. Just at Ellen Road, looking, there's a corner coming in. And it's Brighton 2, Everton 0. I think that goal might get chalked off though. Yeah, that's going to get chalked off. Corner coming in from the right hand side, put over the crossbar though. Still Leeds 0, Arsenal 3. Dunfermline 0, Erdrionians 2 now. Blimey, well done Erdrionians. Lewis McGrattan on 82 minutes, doubling their lead, and it's Solihull Moors 0, York 2 as I said. And it was Alex Newby on 79 minutes, doubling York's lead. Alloa 2 now, Cove Rangers 1. Mitch Megson with an 85th minute own goal giving Alloa the lead. And Stenhousemuir 1, Peterhead 2. Matthew Aitken on 84 minutes, getting Stenhousemuir on the score sheet. They are still trailing. Playing at home though, they'll be hoping to at least get a draw from that game. Time is running out though, 6 minutes plus stoppage time. And it's Rail Bedford 3, Sudbury 1. See Halifax 1, Kidderminster 1, goal scorers to follow in that one. And AZ Alkmaar 1, Nijmegen 3. Blimey, just seeing what's going on at Portman Road there. I did think they'd scored there, Ipswich. It looked like the ball was going in. And it gets cleared off the line. They're still trailing. Whew. What a game. What a game. Only one goal in it, but it has been a good game, that it looks like from the bits I've seen. Molyneux, it's still Wolves 0, Bournemouth 1. Creepy on 33 minutes with the only goal of the game so far. And Bournemouth 1, Boston United 2 now. Jordi Hiwula on 81 minutes, putting Boston United into the lead. What do we say about Stenhousemuir? Is there enough time for them to get back level with Peterhead? There certainly is. 2 goals in 60 seconds for the home team. Stenhousemuir 2, Peterhead 2, and it came from Dale Carrick. Oh, Frankie. Stockport County 2, Plymouth Argyle 1. Goal scorer to follow. You'll hear the rower coming through my computer any second now. Frankie's going to be gutted with that one. Oh dear. Lancaster 4, Ashton United 2. Lancaster have got that extra goal breathing space now. Plymouth Argyle took the lead on 42 minutes through Watts. Wootton on 69 minutes got Stockport back level. Oh, and it's a double. It's a double on the day again for Kyle Wootton. 85 minutes. Is he going to sink Plymouth Argyle's fans? What's that? 270-mile one-way trip. 550-mile roughly return trip to Stockport. And it looks like Wootton with a brace is going to break Plymouth Argyle's hearts. Let's have a look at the league. How is that going to affect things currently in the English League One? As things stand, Stockport now would remain in 4th place on 52 points. Plymouth, after that shocking start to the season where they were bottom of the league at one point and always looking how we in a relegation battle. They've had 3 draws, 3 wins, 2 draws from the last 5 games, and that's propelled them up to 14th in the table. Currently losing though today against Stockport. If they were to get a draw from that game, they could move up to 12th. If they were to get a victory, they'd move up to 10th, and they'd be pushing, believe it or not, playoff places. We've just had another goal as well at Elland Road. It's getting worse for Leeds. It's Leeds 0, Arsenal 4. Zubimendi on 27 minutes, Darlow on 38 with an own goal, and Gyökeres on 69 minutes, giving Arsenal the first 3 goals. And it's Gabriel Jesus on 86 minutes. I would say wrapping things up for Arsenal, but that was a done deal 20 minutes ago, to be honest. I've got a pause on my goal rush, so leave it. So it was Leeds looking to break on Arsenal. We've kept possession. Coming down the right hand side, and now I've got another freeze. Ball into the middle, headed clear by Arsenal. Another freeze. And why it sorts itself out. It's Peterborough 2, Huddersfield 0, James Donnelly on 85 minutes. Getting Peterborough back on level terms there. And it's Alloa 1, Cove Rangers 2. That is a score correction. Morton 2, Ross County 1. Alex Lakaviti on 89 minutes, getting Ross County on the score sheet. But if they're going to do anything, if they're going to take anything from today's game, they're going to have to do it quickly, because they're into added on time now. Riverside, it's Middlesbrough 1. Hackney on 17 minutes with the only goal of the game so far. Right, come on. My stream's a little bit behind, so I'm trying to tell you what's gone on with the Arsenal goal. Can't at the moment because now there's a substitution. So whatever Leeds tried, it didn't work. The substitute, it's Calvert-Lewin who was coming off. The substitution came on and Arsenal must have gone down the other end and scored. Molyneux, it's Wolves 0, Bournemouth 2. Goal scorer to follow in that one. Alex Scott. A yard and a half. 2 yards. Yeah, couldn't miss that. Put it into the roof of the net. Wraps things up for Bournemouth. Let's have a quick look at my coupon, just in case. Swindon 3, Barrow 1. Aaron Drinnen again for Swindon on 87 minutes, wrapping things up there for Swindon. Cash outs are too low. Oh, rubbish. There's been plenty of goals around today as well. I've just not been able to pick the games. American Express Stadium, still Brighton 1, Everton 0. Gross on 73 minutes with the only goal of the game. Frankie James, just being in with our neighbour, have made a pie for his tea. Well, what a lucky neighbour. I had some of that homemade pie for my lunch and it was delicious. Right, I'm trying to see what went on with this Arsenal goal. Yeah, Gabriel Jesus, edge of the box. Leeds defenders stood round like statues, puts it to the keeper's left-hand side, nothing the keeper could do. There's almost an air of... they've given up, it looks like, Leeds, which the fans won't want to see. And as a professional, that's not the kind of persona you want to be putting out there, but of what I've just seen, yeah, not good defending. A little bit disheartened they look, to be honest. Swindon 3, Barrow 1, Aaron Drinnen, we've done that one. Peterborough 2, Huddersfield 3 now. Cameron Humphries in the 89th minute. Putting Huddersfield into the lead, and it's now Alloa 2, Cove Rangers 2, Luke Donnelly in the 93rd minute getting the home side back on level terms. It could get even worse for Leeds as well. Arsenal look like they're in the mood for giving someone a spanking. Ipswich have got a penalty, big game in the Championship. We'll keep you updated with that one. But if you're at Allen, oh, lovely play from Jesus to that goal, holding the defenders off. They need to be stronger there, but they're always frightened to give the penalty away, aren't they? But he smashed it past the Leeds keeper. Leeds 0, Arsenal 4. You're getting a good spanking. Margaret Thatcher, Houses of Parliament. It's one of them. So, Portman Road, 90 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Preston in the lead, 1-0 through Gibson on 72 minutes, but Ipswich with a penalty. I can't see who's going to take it. Big goal, this. It's going to be Jack Clark to take it. Referee blows his whistle. It's a goal if you're an Ipswich fan. 1-1. Let's have a look back now and see. Let's have a look and see how that affects the Championship. It swings about so fast. Blimey O'Reilly, that Championship is some league. Nestor Iran Kunda for Watford, he's been sent off in the 92nd minute for foul play. It won't matter though. Watford are going to take the points in that game. And it has finished. Kelty Hearts 0, Hamilton Academicals 0 in Scotland. Bowerfest. Right, how's that goal affected the Championship? It means that Ipswich, they are on 51 points. Currently, because Millwall are drawing with 1-1 with Sheffield United, they haven't actually moved up because they have a far better goal difference, Ipswich do, but it does move them 2 points, within 2 points of Hull, who currently sit in third place in the Championship, so a big goal. Oh, hang on a minute. Is this goal going to stand for Clark? Did he double touch it? When he planted his foot. No, they're not. Well, they're not going to VAR it, are they? It's a Championship, and it's. Yeah. Oh. Oh my word. Preston are not going to be happy with that. I've just seen that, and when he plants his foot, his foot slides and his standing foot slides and touches the ball. Then he strikes it, puts it past the keeper. That should have been a retake for a double touch. But they've not picked up on it, so they'll get away with it. No VAR in the Championship, so it is. Ipswich 1, Preston 1. Drama, drama, drama. How much more do you need? There's plenty of it around today, that is for sure. Chance here for Arsenal to rub even more salt in Leeds' wounds with a corner from the right-hand side. It's currently Leeds 0, Arsenal 4. Going to be Martin Odegaard, raises his hand, he's going to swing it in from this right-hand side. They do like a corner, don't they, Arsenal? They are deadly. Some might say that they like to do a little bit of fouling, or is it professionalism? Probably. They get away with it, and it can be deadly. But on this occasion, it comes to naught. It doesn't need to. And the final score now is Leeds 0, Arsenal 4. Leeds will be glad about that because it could have been a cricket score. It could have been a cricket score. Lots of full times coming through now. My coupon's down. And Frankie James, bad news. Bad news. Stockport 2, Plymouth Argyle 1. Plymouth Argyle did take the lead in that game. 2 second half goals though from Wootton, putting Plymouth to the sword. That's going to be a long, long drive back down here to the southwest as well. And it is full time. Good result for Hull. Not so for Blackburn. Hull 0, Hull 1, Blackburn 0. And we've just had a goal. We've just had a goal, an equaliser for Everton, it looks like. But that, to me, is not going to stand. It's going to be offside. So it's currently Brighton 1, Everton 1. But mark my words, VAR will be intervening. They will be ruling this out. You've heard it here off Jimmy James first. We'll be in front of Sky on that one. That's definitely not going to be standing. Famous last words and how to look a fool. But I'm pretty confident that goal is not going to stand. It was Beto in the 97th minute. Brighton 1, Everton 1. It's not going to stand though. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Darlington 3, Merthyr Town 1. Darlington just putting the cherry on the cake there. That's a done deal. If you can look down to your... here. VAR in progress. Everton think they've got an equaliser. My eyes are not that bad. Offside. Surely to goodness offside. The Martrade, Loftus Road Stadium, it's still that shocking score. QPR 2, Coventry 1. Coventry taking the lead through Eccles on 53 minutes. Corney on 66 minutes and Madsen on 73 minutes. QPR coming roaring back and taking all 3 points as they stand. And that's a big points drop for Coventry today, especially with Middlesbrough winning, it looks like. There'll be literally... nothing between the two teams. Oh, it is an equaliser for Everton. They're saying he's not interfering with play. That's all I can say. It was offside, but if he's not interfering with play, then obviously they've got the option to say the goal stands, and it looks like that's what they've done. But it looks like Beto has given Everton a share of the points. Portman Road, we're in the 98th minute now. Ipswich 1, Preston 1. Gibson on 72 minutes, giving Preston the lead. Clark from the penalty spot on 92 minutes, putting Ipswich back level. Should have been a retake though. Definitely a double touch. Definitely. Planted his foot down, it slid into the ball, then he struck it goalwards. Frankie James says... shine a light, governor indeed. Frankie's beloved Plymouth Argyle blowing it again. And if they'd have got the 3 points today, they were in the lead, remember, they would have been saying goodbye to relegation. They would have been saying hello to possible playoff spot. Hartlepool 0, Aldershot 3. Kwame Thomas on 86 minutes, wrapping things up there for Aldershot. That was a done deal earlier on. It has finished 1-1, a late equaliser for Everton through Beto. Tarkowski was in an offside position, 100% he was, but they've said he's not affecting play. So the goal does stand. Brighton 1, Everton 1. We're almost at the stage where we can start doing, it seems early, pushing 5 o'clock. It looks like most of the games are through. So, let's get ready. Let's get ready to go with our full-time scores. Quick shout out, if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, ring that notifications bell. If you can give us a thumbs up, that'd be superb. We are looking for a bigger platform so we can go back to the Polish Premier League and say, look, the platform's grown, can we now please stream the extra classer Premier League matches? A collaboration would be nice if they will allow us to do it. They have said we need a bigger platform. So all I can do is throw myself at your mercy and say, please, 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 subscribe. Right. We are on the cusp of all of the results being in. So that means I can get cracking pretty much any second now. Yeah, there's a few games still going on, but they're well into injury time. So I think by the time I've worked my way down, they should be done and dusted. Right, let's get going with all the final scores from, I'll put a stream marker on, all the final scores from around the UK and Europe. We'll start off, as we always do, because it's at the top, with a Belgium Jupiler Pro League. Cercle Bruges 0, Antwerp 4. Weregem and Westerlo, that's a 5:15 kickoff. Truden and Charleroi, that's a 7:45 kickoff this evening. English Premier League, Brighton 1, Everton 1. Leeds 0, Arsenal 4. Wolves 0, Bournemouth 2. Chelsea and West Ham, that's a 5:30 kickoff. Liverpool and Newcastle, game of the day that's an 8 p.m. kickoff this evening. English Championship, Leicester 0, Charlton 2. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Wrexham 1. Stoke 0, Southampton 2. Blackburn 0, Hull 1. Ipswich 1, Preston 1. Middlesbrough 1, Norwich 0. Millwall 1, Sheffield United 1. Game still being played, 96 minutes on the clock. Oxford United 0, Birmingham 2. Portsmouth 3, West Brom 0. QPR 2, Coventry 1. Watford 0, Swansea 2. English League 1. AFC Wimbledon 0, Bolton Wanderers 1. Bradford City 1, Doncaster 0. Northampton 0, Reading 2. Barnsley 3, Stevenage 1. Burton 2, Cardiff 2. Exeter 0, Rotherham 4. Leyton Orient 0, Port Vale 1. Luton 1, Blackpool 0. That game's still being played into the 13th minute of added on time. Mansfield 0, Wickham 0. Peterborough 2, Huddersfield 3. Stockport 2, Plymouth Argyle 1. Wigan 0, Lincoln 1. English League 2. Bristol Rovers 3, Newport 0. Grimsby 2, MK Dons 2. Accrington 3, Cheltenham 1. Chesterfield 2, Walsall 2. Crawley 2, Harrogate 0. Crewe 1, Colchester 0. Fleetwood 1, Notts County 2. Gillingham 1, Bromley 4. Oldham 0, Cambridge United 3. Shrewsbury 0, Barnet 0. Swindon 3, Barrow 1. Tranmere 0, Salford 2. English National League, Bournemouth 1, Boston United 2. Braintree 2, Eastleigh 1. Carlisle 3, Altrincham 1. Hartlepool 0, Aldershot 3. That game still being played into the 93rd minute. Solihull Moors 0, York City 2. Sutton 1, Brackley Town 1. Truro and Scunthorpe match postponed. English National League North, Buxton 1, Spennymoor 2. Chester 1, Radcliffe 3. Chorley 0, Peterborough Sports 1, Curzon Ashton 2, Hereford 1, Darlington 3, Merthyr Town 1, Kings Lynn 0, Alfredton 2, Macclesfield 2, Bedford 1, Oxford City 1, South Shields 3. That game still being played into the 100th minute. Worksop 0, Scarborough 0. English National League South, AFC Totton and Hampton and Richmond match postponed. Chippenham 1, Chesham 4, Dorking 3, Salisbury 0, Eastbourne Borough 1, Enfield Town 1, Ebbsfleet 3, Maidenhead 0, Farnborough and Dagenham and Redbridge match postponed. Hemel Hempstead 1, Dover 2, Hornchurch 1, Torquay 2, Slough 5, Chelmsford 0, Tonbridge 1, Maidstone 1, Worthing 1, Weston-super-Mare, who have just scored 1, that game into added on time. NPL Premier Division, Gainsborough 1, Hednesford 1, added on time being played there. Hebburn Town and Stocksbridge match postponed. Hyde 0, Warrington Rylands 0. Ilkeston 1, Leek 3. Lancaster 3, Ashton United 2. Morpeth 0, Guiseley 1. Prescott 1, Workington 1. Rushall 2, FC United 3. Stockton 2, Cleethorpes 1. Warrington 0, Bamberbridge 2. England Southern League Premier Central. Banbury 1, Barwell 0. Arborough 3, Stourbridge 0. Leiston 1, Royston 1. Needham Market 1, Kettering 3. Corn 1, Alvechurch. Corn 0, Alvechurch 1. Rail Bedford 4, Sudbury 1. Redditch 3, Hales Owen 1. Spalding United 2, Bishop Stortford 2. St Ives 1, Bury Town 2. Stamford 2, Bromsgrove 2. Worcester 1, Stratford 0. English League Premier South. Basingstoke 1, Uxbridge 1. Berkhamsted 1, Yatetown 1. Bracknell 0, Plymouth Parkway 2. Chertsey and Taunton match postponed. Dorchester 1, Hanwell Town 4. Farnham and Hamilton Waterlooville match postponed. Hungerford 2, Gosport 0. Jolling 1, Gloucester 1. Tiverton and Nevesham match postponed. Weymouth 2, Poole 0. Wimborne and Walton and Hersham match postponed. English Easterman League Premier Division. Billericay 3, Lewes 0. Canby Island 3, Potters Bar 1. That game still being played into the 104th minute. Carshalton 2, Whitehawk 2. Chichester 0, Aveley 1. Cray Valley 3, Cheshunt 3. Dartford 3, Brentwood 2. That game still being played into the 99th minute currently. Folkestone 2, Welling 0. Hashtag 2, Burgess Hill 6. St Albans 2, Cray Wanderers 3. Wingate and Finchley 0, Ramsgate 1. England FA Trophy. AFC Fylde 0, Southport 1. AFC Telford 0, Yeovil 2. Chatham 1, Chatham 0, Southend 1. That game's still being played though, so it is into injury time. FC Halifax 1, Kidderminster 1. Penalties currently being taken. Forest Green 0, Wealdstone 3. Scunthorpe 1, Horsham FC 2. Tamworth 0, Marine 0. Penalties currently being taken. Walton and Hersham 1, Woking 2. Over to France now, French League 1. Paris FC 0, Marseille 1. That's in the 48th minute. Lorient and Nantes, that's a 6 o'clock kickoff this evening in the UK. Monaco and Rennes, that's an 8:05 kickoff. German Bundesliga. Augsburg 2, St. Pauli 1. Bremen 1, Borussia Mönchengladbach 1. Frankfurt 1, Leverkusen 3. Hoffenheim 3, Union Berlin 1. RB Leipzig 1, Mainz 2. Hamburger SV against Bayern, that's a 5:30 kickoff. German Bundesliga 2. Bochum 2, Schalke 0. Braunschweig 1, Karlsruhe 0, Kiel 1, Fürth 2, Kaiserslautern and Elfsberg, that's a 7:30 kick-off this evening. Irish Super Cup, Shamrock Rovers 0, Derry City 0, that has only kicked off though, 7 minutes on the clock there. Italy, Serie A, Pisa 1, Sassuolo 3, Napoli 0, Fiorentina 0, that game just kicked off, 8 minutes gone. Calgary and Verona, that's a 7:45 kick-off this evening. Italy, Serie B, Avellino 3, Cesena 1, Empoli 0, Modena 0, Entella 1, Frosinone 1, Suditerol 2, Catanzaro 1, Venezia 2, Carrarese 1. It's currently Pescara 1, Montova 1, that's half-time. Sampdoria and Spezia, that's a 6:30 kick-off this evening. Holland, the Eredivisie, Alkmaar 1, Nijmegen 3. That game is still being played, 79 minutes on the clock. Zwolle and Telstar, that's a 5:45 kick-off. Sparta Rotterdam and Groningen, that's an 8 p.m. kick-off this evening. Northern Irish Premiership, Bangor FC 0, Coleraine 2, Crusaders 2, Larne 4, Dungannon 0, Glentoran 2, Glenavon 2, Cliftonville 1, Linfield 2, Ballymena 1, Portadown and Carrick Rangers, that's a 5:30 kick-off. Northern Irish Championship, Queen's University 1, Anna 0, Armagh 0, Dundela 3, Ballinamallard Institute, Harland and Wolf Welders, we're waiting for those final scores to come through. Loughgall and Ards, that was postponed, and we're also waiting on Warren Point and Limavady. To Poland, the extra classer, it's back up and running today. Górnik Zabrze 2, Piast 1, just kicked off. Bitev Woods 0, Jagiellonia 1. 39 minutes on the clock there. Lech and Lechia, that's a 7:15 kick-off this evening. Portugal now, Liga Portugal. Santa Clara 2, Estoril 3, that's 77 minutes on the clock. Rio Avenue and Arouca, that's a 6 p.m. kick-off. Alverca and Estrella, that's an 8:30 p.m. kick-off this evening. Scottish Premiership, Kilmarnock 3, Aberdeen 0, Livingston 0, Motherwell 2, St Mirren 0, Dundee FC 0, Dundee United and Hearts, that's an 8 p.m. kick-off this evening. Scottish Championship, Ayr 2, Wraith 1, Dunfermline 0, Erdrionians 2, Morton 2, Ross County 1, Queen's Park 2, Arbroath 1. Scottish League 1, Alloa 2, Cove Rangers 2, East Fife 2, Montrose 3, Kelty Hearts 0, Hamilton 0, Queen of the South 2, Inverness 2, Stenhousemuir 2, Peterhead 2. Scottish League 2, Annan 1, Clyde 1, Dumbarton 1, Edinburgh City 2, East Kilbride 3, Forfar 1, Uggeen 3, Spartans 3, Stirling 1, Stranraer 1. Spanish La Liga, Oviedo 1, Girona 0, Osasuna 2, Villarreal 2, that's game still being played in the 94th minute. Levante and Atletico Madrid, that's a 5:30 kickoff. Elche and Barcelona, that's an 8 p.m. kickoff this evening. Spanish La Liga 2, Albacete 2, Zaragoza 0, Burgos 2, Legans 1, Cultural Leonesa and La Coruña, that's a 5:30 kickoff. Cordoba and Valladolid, that's an 8 p.m. kickoff this evening. Turkish Super League, Allianz Sport 1, Ayup Sport 3, Başakşehir 2, Rizespor 2, Besiktas and Konyaspor, that game has just kicked off, currently 0-0. Gotsep and Karagümrük, that is also 0-0, having just kicked off. FA Cup of Wales, Bangor 1876 3, Carew Ely 1, Lint 3, Trudeau Bay 0, Rill 2, Barry 1, Carnarvon and Colwyn Bay, that's a 5:15 kickoff. Austria, the OFB Cup, Ried 1, HK Rapid 0. That game's currently just approaching half-time. The HNL in Croatia. Gorica 1, Hajduk Split 0. Slaven Belupo 0, Varadzin 1. 28 minutes on the clock there. Cyprus League. Aknos 2, Paphos 1. Larnaca 5, Paralimni 0. Nicosia and Apoel, that game has just kicked off, currently 0-0. Czech Republic, Chantliga. Jablonek 1, Teplice 0. Mladav Boslav 2, Bohemians 2. Sigma Olomouc 1. Kralov 0. Dukla Prague 0, Sparta Prague 0. That game's just kicked off, 12 minutes on the clock. Greek Super League, Panathinaikos 0, Aris 1. Stromitos 1, Crete 2. 51 minutes on the clock there, so still quite a way to go. Volos and Larissa, that's a 6 p.m. kickoff this evening. We do have some Romanian Superliga. Unirea Slobozia 2. FC Hermannstadt 3. FC Ages 0. UTA Arad 1. Rapid Bucharest and Cluj, that's a 6 p.m. kickoff this evening. Swiss Super League. Servette 0, Sion 1. 13 minutes on the clock there. And Winterthur 1, Lausanne 0, also just kicked off, 14 minutes on the clock. Grasshoppers and Lugano, that's a 7:30 kickoff this evening. Welsh Southern League, Cardiff Draconians and Yinshire Albion, match postponed. Newport City 0, Aberystwyth 1. Treowen and Bagland Dragons, that was also postponed. Welsh Northern League, Airbus 4, Penrhenock 0. Gillisfield 1, Buckley 0. Holyhead 1, Llandudno 2. Mould Alexandra and Brickfield match postponed, as was Newtown and Rill. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all she wrote for this Saturday, the 31st of January 2026. Doesn't seem more than 2 minutes ago since it was New Year's Eve, and we're on the cusp of moving into February already. February already. Where does this time go? It is just flying by. All that's left for me to say is, if you haven't done so, please, please, please hit that subscribe button, share the stream, ping the notifications bell so you never miss anything. And if you can give us a thumbs up, that would be fantastic. The algorithm does like that. I am going to go and get something to eat now, and then finish unpacking my case from last night. I'm Jimmy James. You've been watching Catch It Live First. Thank you to Frankie James and the Geezer, as always, for joining me in live chat. You would have been welcome if you'd been here on time. It's a friendly place, is our live chat. You can always leave a comment, though, or you can email me. Details are on the channel. Enjoy the rest of your evening. My voice is on the go. I'll be back soon. I am Jimmy James. You're watching Catch It Live First. Thank you very much.